Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 back with another drawing video. Today's video, as you can tell from the title and the picture right here, is on how to draw Heartless Tails. So it's basically Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog, drawn as like a heartless enemy from Kingdom Hearts. And I am very sorry, but the person who requested this, I guess your name got deleted off the list or whatever, but I cannot find it for the life of me. So I am very sorry. This usually never happens, but if you are watching this, just leave your name in the comments. I will put your name in the video somehow, or if I can't do it because I know annotations don't work anymore, I'll give you a shout out in some other video. I'll make sure to give you a shout out. But anyway, so yeah. And what other perfect time to draw this picture than right now, because it is Sonic Month, so happy Sonic Month. And today, a new Kingdom Hearts trailer dropped for Kingdom Hearts 3. So this is literally the perfect time to make this video. So, yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy, and, yeah, let's get drawing, Heartless Tails. So get your pencils ready, and let's get started. Alright guys, so to get started, what you're going to want to do is start off with a circle, like every other drawing we ever do, ever. This is going to be Tails' head, so you make it a good size. I'm going to make it a bit smaller because I realized the original drawing is a bit too big and it just fits on the camera. So, yeah, so you're going to start off with a circle. And then next what I like to do is I kind of do like this, like, two little lines here for like a little neck, and then it just goes out and kind of makes like this big kind of sacky looking bean shape, something like this, something like that. And then Tails would have an arm that goes down and over like this, and then another arm that like points out like this. That's all good. And then he'll have two legs that go down from here, like that. And then another one here and here. And maybe make the legs a little bit bigger, like that. And then he'd have, obviously, his feet, which will, the gesture form will kind of be something like this. Something like that. Again, you don't need it exact, because we will be kind of finagling it a little bit. But, and then his hand would be here, like that. And then, you kind of get like a teardrop shape over here for this tail. Like this, and then like another little round thing because like it's kind of curled. But then this one is just a big kind of teardrop shape, and had it curving up, kind of like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now we could start. I'm actually going to plug in the camera real quick so it doesn't die while recording, because that would be very unprofessional. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and we're just going to jump into his face. So you can do the crosshairs if you want. They're not really that important, mainly because like his eyes are just simple circles. But what I like starting out with are the ears. So he'd have two kind of ears like this. And I like drawing them normally first. I kind of like drawing like normal tails before we get into like the heartless parts of them. Because, and you're going to do like 3 spikes here. And like this is all like normal Tails stuff, like that. And then you can kind of draw in like his muzzle type area here, which is kind of just a curve line going down and then up, then down and then over, and kind of wraps around like Sonic's, like that. And then that's actually pretty good for the head shape. You can kind of curve it in a little bit here. Another little curve here. Again, like the bangs kind of block it. But then you could draw 2 big circles for his eyes, because Heartless have like these big, bright yellow eyes that stick out. Something like that. And you could draw his little nose. Like that. And then for like his whiskers that are here, you basically just draw 3 of them like Tails normally has, but make them kind of like wavy and curvy. So something like that. And then do the same thing over here, just whoosh. Something like that. And you could erase the like top part of the muzzle here, cause again, like Heartless are like shadows, so they don't have like, a lot of their features kind of just get molded together. So something like that. And then I gave Tails kind of like the what is it? The Heartless, what are they? Neo Heartless, Neo Shades or whatever. But basically, it just goes. Well, excuse me. It goes off the ear and kind of goes over, and then you kind of like Pikachu tail it, where like it makes a zigzag, like that. And then the end of it is super thin, so you basically keep it a line. But as you go up, it gets progressively thicker until it connects to the ear over here. So, something like that. Something like that's good. And then you could do the same thing, and it would point the same way on this ear, where it just kind of goes down and over. And then it'd be zigzag. Then you get a little bit of it over here. Something like that. Alright. And that's pretty much it for his head. It's pretty simple. But now we can move on to his body, which I am noticing is pretty big for Tails. So we're going to have to shrink that down a lot. And that's okay, because this is a prime example of why you don't always follow the gesture. Because you might like realize like, okay, the head's a little bit too small for this body now. So let's make the body smaller before we draw it. So basically, I'm just going to shrink down this like lump part of his body. And now I like to draw in the Heartless symbol on his chest. So it's basically just a heart. Like a normal heart shape like this. But then it goes down and over, and then down and over on the bottom. And then curves in, so you get these 2 spikes. And then one curves out like that. And then you can draw 2 parallel lines going this way. And then another 2 parallel lines going this way for like an X. And then actually, this one's a little bit too close to the edge of the heart. There we go. Alright. And then now you're going to draw, the Heartless symbol has 2 spikes on top here and 1 on the bottom. Same thing over here. So 2 spikes on this line, 1 on the bottom, and then 1 on the bottom here, 1 on the bottom here. So that's the Heartless symbol. And then after you get the Heartless symbol, you kind of draw on like the fur part of Tails' body. And very similar to the whiskers here, it kind of just goes off, and there's 3 of them. Like that. And I make it go down and kind of follow the shape of the Heartless crest here. And then squiggly line, and then into the fur. So you get something like that. Alright, and since we are not following this gesture anymore, we can kind of erase it just to clear up any confusion. And we can finish off his feet now. Just get the whole feet done. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to start off with like a curved line here. And then it go down. And then it kind of goes off the body, so you just get two lines going down, and then the same thing over here. Line going down, like that. And then you're going to connect these two lines with a curved line so it kind of looks rounded. Like that. And then what I like to do is I draw a curved line right here. Like that goes past the foot. And then kind of like a V on the end. And then another V. And then you just kind of wrap it around. So this is like the sock part of Tails' shoe. But since he's a Heartless, I made it like metal-y looking type thing. Kind of like the soldier Heartless. So you get that done. And then the foot is kind of just the foot shape like it normally is. Something like this. But then it kind of like curves up, kind of like an elf shoe. I don't know if, yeah, like an elf from like Christmas. Or like a Santa's work elf. It's kind of like an elf shoe type thing. And then it just curves up in a little bit. Like that. And then you draw a curved line to show a bend. Really simple. And you pretty much do the same thing on this foot. A curved line. And then a V. And then just a line connecting it. And this one's in front, so there's overlap. And then this shoe shape, it kind of stays the same to the other one. So something like that. But it will go into a kind of elfy type curve here. You can kind of curve it in a little bit. Something like that. Alright, now we could go into Tails' arm. So we'll jump into this arm, and it's basically like behind his back. So, and what I like doing is I like making his arm pretty sharp. So you kind of curve it up to a point, and then curve it down into a point, and then curve it over. And then you get like a little curve line here. And then starting here, you just kind of follow the line you made. Like that. And then this goes up and connects. And then same thing with the shoes that we did right here. We're going to do for his wrists. V, V, and over. And this hand kind of gets covered up from behind, so basically what you do is just draw kind of like a curved line. You draw another little curved line here, like that. And then you just draw a line going over and around, and like a little spike on the bottom just for one finger. Just kind of shows like his hands kind of closed. It's making like a closed fist. And then we jump into the other arm, which kind of just follows the guideline we have. It's up about here. And then curve line over. There'd be a bend where his elbow is. Like that. And then same thing, curve line. A V, a V, that's a bad V. It should follow the shape, you know, something like that. And then the hand, it kind of, the easiest way to kind of do this is drawing kind of like a shape that looks like this, almost. And then there'd be a circle here for the finger. And basically you just kind of go off the first finger you make because it's kind of pointing up. So I start about here and just draw a curved line that goes straight up into a spike here. And then curve down and in at one point and then out again. Like that. I'll kind of erase this part so you can see it clearer. Like that. And then for the knuckles on the hands, you just kind of go make a spike, like draw a curved line going up, over, and then down. So up, over, and then down, up, over, and then down. And this one, the pinky one, will connect to the hand like that. And then this finger just kind of goes straight into the thumb. So it kind of goes in, curves around. And then the thumb kind of just curves up. And you want to keep all the turns you make for the hand very pointy and jagged. So like all like the bends for the thumb are very spiky, like that, and it kind of curves in. So you get his hand kind of like pointing up. And you could draw him like, I made him like holding like an energy blast or something. So it's basically just a circle with like other circles around it. Different sizes, and you can make like one circle like on top of it like this. Something like that, and it makes it look like they're all like, it's forming an energy blast or something. So there's that. And now to finish it off with his tails. Basically we can kind of follow the gesture we still have. It still kind of fits. So following the teardrop shape, or the teardrop, that's what I was thinking, not tear jerk. You basically just draw normal tails' tails, but at the ends, very similar to the foot here. It just kind of curves in like this, and then over, and then there's another one here, and then you could draw the little spikes that are on Tails' tail. And then I like drawing two, mainly because like I'd imagine this line be red or something. And then the bottom part of Tails' tail, and it kind of goes, yeah, let's curve it in. Something like that. And then just follow it with a curve line like that. Super not hard. Again, Heartless tails I don't find is that difficult to draw. Mainly because like the Heartless kind of portions of them, kind of like with all the jagged edges, it's like drawing smoother edges is a bit harder because like jagged like lines like this are kind of just easier to pull off. But, yeah, anyway, guys, that is pretty much how you draw Heartless tails. I was going to say from Sonic, but it doesn't exist. It's kind of like a fan character thing. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Oh, yeah. If you guys want, there is a inked version right here. It's kind of hard to get them both on camera. There we go. I'll just hold the camera for now. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much how you draw Heartless tails from whatever fan thing I made up. So, I know there is actually like another Heartless tails. I googled, searched it, and there was like another one where he kind of looked like a mixture of like Tails doll, Heartless, and Tails. But the way I took the request was draw Tails as a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. And this is what I imagine like that would look like. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like it. Happy Sonic Month. Again, this is a Sonic Month video. And, again, I'm very sorry to whoever requested this. Please leave your name in the comments, and I will find some way to shout you out for it. Probably be on Twitter or something. But, yeah, and anyway, guys, if you have any requests for yourself, please feel free to leave your name, or not your name will be on the comment. Leave your request, and the way requests work is I take your name and your request, put it on my how to draw list. Hopefully it doesn't get deleted somehow. And basically on Sunday when I make how to draw videos, I will randomly just pick one off the list, what I want to draw that day. There's no time or anything. So yeah. And also you can like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and follow me on all the links down below. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really did like this video. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and happy Sonic Month. See you later. Bye-bye.